A very good morning. Uh, we are now in IIT Madras campus, and today is very special day in Indian science. And today is 28th February, and we all know 28th February is celebrated all through the great nation India as the Science Day. Why is it so? It is to celebrate. It is to commemorate the discovery of Raman effect by Professor Sir Chandrasekhara Venkata Raman, Sir C.V. Raman. This is the beauty of science. The IIT Madras administration, in collaboration with the Ministry of Education Department, Government of India, headed by Sri Mujumdar Sir, is organizing a beautiful event. I invent you. Our youngsters need to be inquisitive and inventive. Sir C.V. Raman represented India globally, and the moment he found new results on nearly 60 dust free samples, that when light is passed through these dust free samples, various organic solvents and many more solid samples, what is happening is the wavelength of light itself is being altered. The incident light has a particular wavelength, and the scattered light is having a different wavelength. It's very, very feeble. There is every chance that such a minute change in the wavelength of the scattered light can be missed. There lies the genius of Sir Chandrasekhar Venkatraman. We are not the one that are doing the research. Globally, lakhs of researchers are into active research. Lakhs again. My postdoctoral researcher, Professor Aaron Gedankan sir in Israel, asks, Dr. Neil, what is lakh? Of course, in foreign, the currency is expressed in terms of millions. 1 lakh is zero point 0.1 million. So, millions of researchers are into R&D. As you can see, the title of this erection, inventive, a global innovation show. It's very good that it's not only an innovation show of the nation, it's a global. We need to, as India, represent India globally in the realm of science and technology. India is doing fairly well in science and technology. Yet, the net output of Indian science in terms of patents and publications and startups is nearly an order of magnitude lower compared to China or US. We need to move ahead of China and India. And this is one of the ways we can motivate our young researchers to take up science as career. Nowadays, scientific career is paid well off, and junior research fellowship and senior research fellowship to youngsters in their PhD are paid lump sum salary. While I was at IIT Madras as a PhD scholar, a GRF of a GRF Junior Research Fellowship of 6,500 rupees was paid. Of course, these days an order of magnitude increase in both GRF and SRF has been seen. Scientific research is given a priority in India, and you can see here there are many IITs and national institutes of repute, IASCR and NITs, NIT Tiruchirappalli, all these logos, VIT, private institutes like SRM. You see, each of these emblems stand for value, stand for a brand, Jammu Kashmir IIT. These are all the institutes of pride, and globally, IITs are known for productivity. IITs are known for advanced research. And the moment a scholar completes his PhD degree from IIT, he is absorbed abroad for conducting his postdoctoral research. Such is the performance of almost all the 26 IITs are so in IIT, and thanks to the government of India headed by Pandit Modi ji. And let us go and quickly see what is happening. And in a very short span of time, these installations have come up, and this shows how dedicated Indians are. I have seen by myself all through the night. The staff have been working, the skilled laborers have been working to light up the streets, and also to power to supply the electricity to these tents, and also to do all that is needed for conducting the show on time. And this inventive program is for 2 days, and I encourage all the youngsters, especially those young researchers that are in all these institutes of national repute, at least those that are present in and around Chennai, in all the academic institutes, key national laboratories, and other private R&D organizations, to visit the inventive program, this showcase, and contribute their best through such videos. Nowadays, the way we communicate science is changing. Nowadays, nobody has the time to read the research papers, so the best mode of communication is quickly prepare a video what you want to present, and upload in a public media. Now we do have many ways of dispensing science. We do have LinkedIn, we do have Facebook, we do have YouTube. There are many ways of communicating science these days, and passing on information. This is one virtue. Sir C.V. Raman is a century ahead of the current generation. While he was a professor, while he was practicing science, he was very prolific in communicating his research. He has communicated his paper on Raman effect to Nature on 16th February. And the paper appeared in Nature on probably 28th February, probably 28th February 1928. Yeah, to commemorate the event of the discovery of Raman effect, or Raman scattering of light. The 28th February day is completely dedicated to the great soul, Sir Chandrasekhar Venkatraman. May the Lord bless all the descendants of Sir C.V. Raman to continue his legacy. And the life of Sir C.V. Raman has been indeed a great motivation to all the youngsters to pursue active science amidst lack of resources, amidst very poorly furnished laboratories. Sir C.V. Raman has built his own spectrograph, his own spectrometer. There has been no spectrometer that is made by Bruker. There has been no spectrometer made by Perkin Elmer. How Sir C.V. Raman excelled with his genius in fabricating his own spectrograph, and identifying that indeed when light is passed through some 60 dust-free samples, of course I think all the samples are liquid samples, at that time Sir C.V. Raman might also have conceived the significance of the discovery of Raman effect. That is why he has communicated to Nature. He knows what it means when there is a change in the wavelength of light, when it is passing through transparent media, so transparent samples. Moreover, when he has examined 60 samples, all this information is present in his very first publication in Nature, that has been published on 28th February 1928. And for this discovery, Sir C.V. Raman was awarded Nobel Prize in the year 1930, and this is in the field of physics. Sir C.V. Raman is the first Indian physicist to receive this honor of winning the Nobel Prize. We expect a similar breakthrough in chemistry as well, and Professor Chintamani Nagesa Ramachandra Rao sir has contributed enormously to the arena of chemistry with 1800 publications and over a few hundreds of patents. So we expect another Nobel Prize, not in physics but in chemistry during this particular year. And very soon we can expect a Nobel Prize in chemistry to India because of the legendary contributions of Sir Chintamani Nagesa Ramachandra Rao sir. Let us go in and see what is in store for us. The stalls have been erected well and prepared well and supplied with all the needed amenities. And this is the ground of Kendriya Vidyalaya of the famous IIT Madras. I have been associated with IIT Madras for the past 22 years and I have been the beneficiary of the good of IIT. I received so much from IIT. Currently, I have been the alumni and scientific consultant to the Jesus Scientific Consultancy for Industrial and Academic Research. As you can see here, these very beautiful tents made in all white. The first and foremost displays from the Ministry of Education, Government of India. Of course, India is doing fairly well in science and technology, in research and development, R&D, and here we do have emergency medical care as well, and the sound system, the electricity, and all are doing a very good job. It's air conditioned as well. It's air conditioned as well. And let us see. May this 2 days of event be a blessing to all the participants, and it is really well organized. OncoSense AI assisted transmitter driven liquid biopsy. Yes, it is very timely because cancer is one such dreadful disease that is costing the lives, and it is timely that enlightening show is presented on oncology. And we do see technology development, startups are Innovation Foundation, IIT Palakkad, media innovations, advancing healthcare. Yes, in the realm of health we need to advance. Weak value polarimeter. Polarimetry is one such a beautiful technique. Yeah, polarimeter. When we talk of polarimeter, we talk of Michelson mental kinetics and inversion. Inversion of sucrose is the famous example, and polarimeter. It's a beautiful device. Dynamics, VU Dynamics Private Limited, IoT Digital Agriculture, beautiful. IoT is Internet of Things, and Internet of Things is used in almost all realms of human activity, including mining sector and agriculture sector. Game-based cognitive assessment. Terahertz Innovation Private Limited, Oxygen Maker, Ohm Redox. Next up, Robotics Private Limited. Of course, Japan is doing exceptionally well in robotics. Power Ultra, renewable energy. Yeah, hydrogen power is one area where India has to be advancing, and artificial intelligence is pioneering technologies and emerging technologies. As in the past century, we have seen a breakthrough in information technology and nanotechnology. We can expect similar breakthrough in artificial intelligence. And of course, rural development is one of the priorities of Modi ji. And here there is a stall on rural agricultural federated learning using Nastro momentum for irrigation management of paddy fields in rural areas. And Professor M.S. Swaminathan sir has done founding work in this area. And may this efforts be fruitful, and may these efforts motivate our. This is from IIT Tirupati, and we see something related to hydrogen energy and sustainable electrochemical methods for energy and environmental benefits. And this particular stall is on low carbon construction and repair materials. Of course, carbon fiber reinforced composites are coming up, and infrastructure realm is undergoing a breakthrough by using advanced materials like carbon fiber reinforced composites and others. And IIT Tirupati we can see here. And thanks to these laborers working hard and making all the things that are needed for the success of the showcase. And many stalls are coming up. You can see here advanced ceramic materials, healthy route, air quality based route recommendation, and waste to water polysulfides for water cleaning. Yeah, and we do have high precision DDS based arbitrary wavefront generator with 32-bit MCU for frequencies up to 1 megahertz. Sur blast. And we do have future energy storage materials for supercapacitor applications. Supercapacitors are the electrochemical energy storage devices, like batteries. These supercapacitors are energy storage devices, audio regenerating for immersive experience in AR, VR, and these stars are coming up, and hope we have will have a beautiful and successful show. And thanks to all these uh, presenters, uh, Cephion Power Purifier 360 protection from electric perils. Indeed, it's very motivating that almost all advanced areas of R&D are present here. Ceramic antenna array integration with load modulator, smart technologies for air pollution control. Of course, air pollution is one difficult and challenging issue these days. And let me move quickly to see what are other advanced R&D priorities. Innovating automation for a sustainable future. Of course, sustainability is one thing that is future targets of R&D, sustainability of resources. And we can see here IIT Madras has presented a stall on innovative casting technologies at IMPCRG IIT Madras, potential innovative strain integrated gas infusion process. And this is from Panigrahi Sir's research group, and IIT Madras is representing Indian science globally, and with very minimal resources, IIT is really producing great breakthrough technology. And thanks to the director, Professor Kamakoti sir, for opening the gates of IIT to all the school children and college going students and university students. And no one is prohibited to access the resources of IIT. And thanks to Professor Kamakoti sir for opening the doors of IIT to the simple and the least privileged sections of education and research. This is from National Institute of Technology, Silchar. Of course, NIT. Of course, I remember I applied for faculty position to Silchar. It has been quite long. Nirvahan design and implementation of hybrid underwater vehicle manipulation system for cleaning of biofoulings on a submerged pipeline in a sea. Of course, biofouling is a major issue. And then we have coatings made up of solid acids like cesium containing heteropolyacids. We can avoid biofouling. Of course, solid acids like zinc doped copper oxide coated on these pipelines can also be a panacea, along with some presence of some polymers. Silchar can think of cesium containing polyoxymetalates and zinc doped copper oxide in combination with polymer materials to avoid fouling. IIT Palakkad again, Sensin Lab and Revin Krishi remotely operable vehicle, ROV, fixed thruster underwater vehicle. Yes, submarines and other technology, underwater technology, sustainable infratech innovations. And this is from Atmanirbhar Bharat. Of course, this is the Nara by Professor by Modi ji. And autonomous underwater glider. This is from Kinesia. Yeah, Kinesia. Let us see intellectual property management cell. Again from IIT Madras, we do have a great contribution from IIT Madras. And of course, intellectual property need to be protected. And ICSR Madras is doing very great job in filing the patents and dispensation of timely results through patents. Industrial consultancy and sponsored research of IIT Madras is doing a remarkably wonderful job in getting sponsored projects and also government funded projects. I myself, while I was a scholar at IIT Madras, have been a beneficiary of many projects from ICSR, and I'm indebted to the Dean ICSR for generating so much fund that is needed for conducting path-breaking research at IIT Madras. The Dean ICSR is doing a good job in acquiring the needed fund for carrying out cutting edge research at IIT Madras. I am indebted personally to the Dean IIT Madras for such a wonderful job. CO2 no longer a menace. Yes, by this, what do we mean is Professor M.S. Swaminathan sir always used to say that in Renewal we have to use challenges as opportunities. So when we see a challenge of global warming and environmental pollution, why can't we use CO2 as a C1 feedstock and produce fuels like synthesis gas, CO and H2. Synthesis gas is a combination of carbon monoxide and hydrogen, and fuels like methane, ethane, ethanol, ethylene. All these fuels can be obtained from CO2, especially through electrochemical means. And copper nanoparticles are the potential catalyst for producing these fuels from electrochemical means. Aquanogel aerogels and aquanogels are coming up. Handheld device for fluorescence-based detection. Of course, when there is scattering, there will be always fluorescence also. It is indeed a pride movement for all the Indians. Right from our schools, we are organizing National Science Day. We are conducting science fairs. We are conducting science shows, and it's indeed a good gesture to advance our research and R&D activity. Low temperature hydrogen production from waste and neonatal jaundice meter. Yeah, children are affected with many dreadful diseases, and there should be devices that can probe, that can detect the hormones and the liquid fuels and bile and other things that are related to jaundice, that can give us an indication of the presence of jaundice. Nano ISR drones are coming up, and we see in war zones, drones are being extensively used. Innovative materials processing manufacturing technologies for lightweight airborne electronic intelligence systems, hearing screening device, and this is a known emblem. This is from let us see what is this. Arogyam Sukh Sampada. Arogyam Sukh Sampada means it's in Sanskrit health and prosperity and good health. Arogyam Sukh Sampada. Arogyam is health. Sampada means prosperity. Sukh means it can be expressed as peace. Shanti is peace. And what do we call Sukh? Comfort. Yeah, comfort. IoT based smart spectacle integrated with a mobile app for technic posture correction, and it is from Jose Manuel from Chhattisgarh, All Indian Institute of Medical Science, Raipur. Arogyam Sukh Sampada. This is in Sanskrit, and we should make our youngsters to learn Indian languages. Novel antimicrobial nanomedicine, indigenous ultrasound scanners for healthcare. Of course, ultrasound is extensively used. Oh, again, it is from IIT Madras. IIT Madras is doing exceptionally good work in advanced technologies in healthcare, biomedical ultrasound imaging. two fish for pipeline inspection. Let us quickly scan through other stars. Yes, this is for visually challenged people. Voice-based image descriptor in the Indian language for visually challenged people. We know Braille, and similar to that. Prefabricated bullet-proof wall, micro robotics for mechanical characterization of cells, using thermal imaging for diagnosing sleep apnea, autonomous solar panel cleaning. Both VIT Vellore, VIT Vellore is doing good job in R&D, and these youngsters have put in a very timely subject called autonomous solar panel cleaning board, because solar panels are contaminated by many things, even dust. Dust need to be cleaned, and we need such devices as cleaning boards. Passive flexible heat transfer device, Nano Shield FR, and this is from SRM University. FR means fire retardant. Force on force live combat training system, a power interface system for online transmission, automated crack extension measurements, and S-shaped cross-section tape spring, channel free from floating debris. Let us quickly go through what are other advances in science and technology that are present here. Artificial intelligence, yeah, we see more of artificial intelligence. Trucker Live, Hack Lab Solutions Private Limited, Arduja Robotics and Automation. Yes, automation is one vital area in infrastructure building. Secure and on-premises AI solutions for organizations with zero data leakage. AI-powered aerial drone detection via audio and video processing, Skyguard, drone-based traffic rule enforcement, Unity project introduction, Ganga to 1B LIM. Yes, Ganga is highly contaminated and it is very timely. The institute name is not displayed here. It's IIT Gandhinagar. Wonderful. Wish you success. Thank you. Yeah, sir, would you like to talk something about Ganga to 1B LLM?
Yeah, sure. Ganga to 1B is a very small language model. It is mostly used for Hindi and English languages. So there are multiple foreign language models, but the specialty of this is like it has been trained on Indian culture.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So whatever the Indian culture it has ingrained it, which other language model does not have, like Lama and Jema. Such things.
Why the name Ganga, sir? Why the name Ganga?
So what we have as a Unity project, we are planning to have Telugu model, Tamil model, and others model. So we found like Ganga is name of the river. So
Very
it's
famous in India. Very good, very good.
Yes.
So it has nothing to do with River Ganga, but it's artificial intelligence based app.
Yeah.
Am I correct? What is the application of this LLM? It's like any other. Can you tell about what is the particular application of this LLM?
So this is very generic language model. So anyone can use it.
Very good.
So anyone can further train on it, use for their own purposes. Let's say I have some Zomato. I'm the company from Zomato. Then I will use it. Users might talk with that model. Let's say I want something like idli dosa. Where can I get it?
Beautiful,
So
beautiful.
in Hindi or in any other Indic languages. So I mean nowadays we don't have any such thing like we are talking in our own mother tongue
Yeah.
and getting something.
Yeah, you are very correct. You are very correct. That is definitely a lacuna, and you are filling the gap. Yes, yes. We do have systems, we do have apps in English,
Yes.
but हमारी राष्ट्रीय भाषा में कोई ऐसा LLM नहीं है.
Right.
आप बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हैं. आपका नाम मैं
Amod Thakur.
Amod Thakur. Nice meeting you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Success. All the best. Happy stay.
Okay.
Teacher's assistant for reading assessment. No3 Mag as a biofertilizer for plant growth promotion. Again, VIT is doing good job in agriculture as well. These small tomatoes I used to see in Israel with my professor, and Professor Aaron Gedenken sir was kind in being hospitable. A real-time surveillance system for enhanced infant care, powering a sustainable future from Earth to Mars. Of course, India. Probably this is from Space Research Organization. Good morning, ma'am. Nice seeing you, ma'am. May I know your good name?
I'm Dr. Aisha Siddiqua from IIT Hyderabad.
So
we are
nice to see you, Aisha. Thank you. Would you like to speak something about future from
Once we
Earth
set
to
up,
Mars?
we can start, I guess. But yeah, I think
Only
we are
1 minute if you can tell me, that will be
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Actually, we are developing Martian atmosphere batteries, that is metal CO2 batteries. That is based on carbon dioxide. We are using as a cathode material, and we are developing electrocatalysts for the like better batteries.
Beautiful.
And we are planning to replace whatever the mass missions are there. We are sending from ISRO. So we are trying to develop such batteries that will replace lithium ion, which will be lighter in weight, and also CO2, which is very abundantly available in Mars and
Yes, yes.
directly. So we can directly utilize that CO2 as cathode.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for the very eloquent
Yeah,
presentation.
ISRO has like we our guide
You are
has
collaborating with ISRO.
Yeah,
वेरी नाइस. आपका इंस्टीट्यूट का नाम आयशा?
IIT Hyderabad.
Oh, IIT Hyderabad. Aisha, nice seeing you. All the best. Wish you success. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
On-site hydrogen generator. ISRO. Development of AI-based translation tool for converting English, Hindi, text-speech to tribal languages and vice versa. Yes, AI-based translation tools are especially a boon to India because India is a gifted nation. कोस कोस पर बदले पानी, चार कोस पर बानी. In India, every mile we walk, the accent changes. Every 4 miles we walk, the language itself changes. That is the diversity of India. India is the land of unity in diversity, and Indian government is doing a very great job to increase the standard of living of people, but it's not sufficient. And science and technology is one particular arena that can really enhance the life standard of people. And AI, through AI we can really advance much in terms of economy and in enhancing the standard of life of the poorest of the poor by reaching out to the masses, finding out their problems, and finding the solutions, devising solutions to address the issues of the poorest of the poor. We talk of Ramaraj. What did Rama do as a king? He used to go to the poorest of the poor, to the less privileged people, to those that are undergoing grievances, and he used to recruit spies and identify what the people really want and address their challenges. We want such Ramaraj, isn't it? Ayodhya, we are talking about Ram temple. Is it not your body, the temple of God? Should we not care for the poorest of the poor when we talk of Ramaraj, when we talk of Ayodhya, when we talk of building the temple? We need to think. ROS2 based kinematic controller hexapod. Molecular editing, antimicrobial resistance. And yeah, indeed, we have the whole of IITs here, and it's indeed a wonderful job by Kamakoti sir and the management of IIT and the Department of Higher Education, that premier institutes are all here, premier universities are all here with their innovation, and it's indeed a great day. Slim locks. As you can see here, the breakthroughs in AI are all present here. Ankle continuous passive motion device, and this is from TechSmin, India's most powerful and impactful nebulizer. Of course, nebulizer is very much important for various advanced techniques, analytical tools, surveillance, digital colposcope with AI features, VIT Chennai, and air pollution assembly for green and sustainable manufacturing, CV junction reducer. And this particular stall is from Parvai Across Industries, Parvai Focus, Parvai Edge. And this is from NIT Silchar again, and NIT Silchar, and this is on AI again, design and development of voice-based image descriptor in the Indian languages for visually challenged people, and it is from Pata Pakre Group. Robotic nursing assistant, visual intelligence for point-to-point robot SLAM on SBC. Artificial intelligence driven fully automated compact 3D ultrasound computed tomography. Of course, tomography is one vital field we know. This tomography, it's like a transmission electron microscope, and finer details of biological systems can be obtained. Yes. Trucker Live, Hack Lab Solutions Private Limited. Yeah, of course, we have gone through all these things. Again, I am repeating myself because people forget. Secure and on-premises AI solutions for organizers for zero data leakage. Of course, data security is one particular arena that needs attention. Yes, Quantum, Mac, PI. Of course, we have seen all these things. I do not want to repeat myself. This line we have not covered. VU dynamics, channel free floating debris, S shaped cross section tape spring. It's very well organized event, and thanks to the management of IIT and the Ministry of Higher Education for arranging such an event. And I'm here only, sir. Glad to see you. I'm in IIT Madras. फिर मिलेंगे.
You are in IIT?
Yes. Yes. Let us take a break, and once the remaining stars are in, we can get more information and more details from each of the scientists that are present here. And let us wish the best.